I learned from an Israeli resident that I worked with many, many years ago. She lived in Israel for many years, and she taught me another birthday song. Who knew that there was another birthday song? And that birthday song goes, you have a birthday, we have none. We sing to you, oh, oh, oh. You have a birthday, we have none. We sing to you.
Hey.
Happy birthday, we sing to you, oh, oh, oh. Happy birthday, we sing to you. So there's a birthday song that you've not heard before.
I have not heard that before.
And I learned that song from my resident in the board. May she live in peace and be forever remembered.
I am missing
You are missing.
I'm not missing, but to me, there is missing a prayer book. Is there an extra one floating? I might have to lead without my cords today because I guess I don't have that binder with me. Thank you, Ron. I'll find the page
But
myself.
you have me.
I don't, if I knew it by heart, I wouldn't ask you for a book.
But you have me, I know the chords.
Okay. Well, good. That'll be an experiment.
There you go. I can even play a song that you don't usually play on.
Exactly what I want, to be thrown off base. But your unexpected song choice. But it's okay, because now I can wear my tallis and not have it interfere with my
Yeah, that's
guitar.
the problem.
No, it's good.
No, but I mean, when like those little the tassels and things get caught in the headstock of the guitar.
Yeah,
That's
That's not good.
That's the problem I meant. You know, it's either that or if you have a cat.
All right.
Well, you okay, so then you don't have that problem.
I got enough problems.
So we were also discussing that today is Ringo Starr's 83rd birthday.
Oh, and so it was really to him you were singing.
No,
Oh, okay.
I was singing to you. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. All right. Well. Is there something you need we can help you with?
Probably.
Okay.
I came upstairs topless and I need to.
Oh.
In the bottom. I'll check the bottom. Hello?
Okay.
No longer a scan. Okay.
What do you call a yarmulke that's, you know, that's been in a fire?
You know what?
In a fire.
A yarmulke that's been in a fire?
Yes, to keep out the flame. No, not a noise out of anybody. Just made that up. I want credit.
Who's gonna fight you for credit on that one?
No, yeah, no one wants
Yeah,
it.
okay.
They all moved away from me. What's that?
Where it's summertime and form there's another time, so an authorized traffic needs to come on and send it out and it's not by.
So the Reformed Jews are just in there to be insulted on the side. They don't even need it for the joke.
Yeah, I'm like, I need an electronic drum kit so I can go.
Well, what do I know about kippot? One of the things that people say is they point out that there's no real indication in the Torah for wearing a kippah. It doesn't show up as a yarmulke, a kippah, a skull cap, a head covering, a what really. But in Jewish tradition, we're able to interpret, robustly, right? So some people say like, oh no, of course it says that you have to wear a yarmulke. Show me where it says it. It's like, well, right here it says Abraham got up and went. You think he'd go without a yarmulke? Yeah. So. Yeah. What else does that make me think? One other line, right? Just in that, the power of interpretation, is such that you can use interpretation to try to get closer to the truth, and you can use interpretation to obscure the truth, right? It's tricky in that way. So the classic Talmudic kind of example of this, and I suppose part of it has to do with the agenda of the interpreter, is that two guys are walking together to go swimming, and they come to a sign, and one of them says, "Oh, I guess we have to go home." And the other guy says, "I don't know what you're talking about. Let's go swimming." And the first guy says, "No, it says right here, private property, no swimming allowed." And the other guy says, "No, it doesn't. It says private property, no swimming allowed."
Oh, that's like the yeah, like in bicycle.
Just so. So let us take a moment to try to harness our powers of interpretation so that we use them in the service of getting closer to the heart of things, closer to the truth of things, and not to obscure or mislead other people. It isn't the cleverest thing that matters as much as the truest thing. Acham hamero shailanot nistalka, bo uvenetze likrat Shabbat hamahalka, hine hi yoredet hakedosha habrucha, ve'im hamalachim tzva shalom umenucha, boi hamahalka, boi hakala, shalom alechem, malachei ha-shalom. The sun on the treetops no longer is seen. Come gather to welcome the Sabbath, our queen. Behold her descending, the holy, the blessed, and with her the angels of peace and of rest. Draw near, O Queen, and here abide. Draw near, O Sabbath bride. Peace be unto you, O angels of peace. Page 2. Well, let's see if give me a starting chord.
This is usually where you are.
So give it to me. Shalom. Okay. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, malachei ha-shalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Baruch hu ni l'shalom, malachei ha-shalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, malachei ha-shalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. And in has come our ministering angel. So thank you, Joseph. Baruch haba. Happy to see you too. Shall we bim and bomb?
Yeah, are we in the third fret or a second fret mood?
Third fret is fine until I run out of notes. Bim. Okay. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, chiri biri biri bim bam, bim 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 bam, Bim, 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 bam. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Hey! Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Chiri, biri, biri, bim, bam. Bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Middle of page 3. We face the eternal every moment we live. We come before God in every action we take. Together,
the presence of Adonai fills the whole world. God's glory is everlasting. There is no place in the heavens or the earth that is not holy.
There is no moment in time that is not sacred, no aspect of existence that does not bear the seal of godliness.
If we would truly open our eyes, we would recognize, as did Jacob of old, that the gateway to heaven is wherever we are.
It is to open our eyes to the holiness everywhere about us and to the godliness within us that we gather in this house of prayer.
Here we renew those bonds which link us to our people and our faith.
We turn to page 4 and take a moment and call to mind anyone who you wish was sitting next to you, whose hand you wish you could reach out and grab, and maybe they are sitting next to you, in which case, go right ahead. But if not, if they're farther away, then as we welcome Shabbat, we can also offer blessings for health and wholeness as we welcome the lights. Oh, let's see what you hear my prayer. That's it. Give me the note. Oh, we'll see how that goes. Oh, I think I usually go open fret on this one. Yeah. There we go. Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say, Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say, Amen. And let us say, Amen. Thank you. Page 5. We meet on holy ground, for that place is holy where God is found. This is where lives touch, where love moves, where hope stirs. This is where we realize our need for one another and rejoice in our closeness to each other. This is where we care about our companions, each bringing strength to the whole. Hine ma tovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tovu manayim, shevet achayot gam yachad. Hine מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחיות גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחיות גם יחד. How good and pleasant it is that brothers and sisters, family and friends dwell together. Oh, page 6 will do it. So let's turn there. Yeah, okay.
You're happy?
I'm happy. I'm so happy.
Happy is good.
Happy is good. I'm happy as a kosher thing. Okay. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. 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 Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, ishmianu el hamyuchad, Adonai echad, u'shmo echad, l'shem u'tiferet v'litila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki makor habracha, merosh mikedem nisucha, sof ma'aseh b'mashav achila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Bohi v'shalom ateret ba'ala, gam b'simcha u'v'tzahala, toch emunei am segula. Bohi kala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Beloved, come to meet the bride, come to greet Shabbat. Bottom of page 7. Prayer cannot mend a broken bridge, or rebuild a ruined city, or bring water to parched fields. Together,
But prayer can mend a broken heart, lift up a discouraged soul, and strengthen a weakened will.
Page 8. Hey, Maya. Yai la lai 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 lai. Yai la lai la lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai la lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai la lai la lai 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 lai. Baruch hu et Adonai Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai המבורך, המבורך, לעולם ועד. Praise Adonai, source of blessing, now and forever. The middle of 8. Praised are you, eternal one, our God, ruler of the universe, by whose word the day becomes night. Together,
with wisdom you open the gates of heaven. With understanding you regulate times and seasons. Ever-living God, rule over us forever.
Praised are you, Adonai, who brings on the evening dusk. Umavir yom umehevi laila, umavdil ben yom uben laila, Adonai tzvaot shemo, el chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu leolam va'ed, baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv haravim. Page 9. With everlasting love, you have loved your people Israel. Together,
you have taught us the Torah and its mitzvot. You have instructed us in its laws and traditions.
Therefore, Adonai, our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we shall speak of your commandments and rejoice in your Torah and mitzvot forever.
For they are our life and the length of our days. We will meditate on them day and night.
May you never take away your love from us. Praised are you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Ki hem chayenu ve'orech yameinu ve'hem nehege yomam v'layla v'avatecha al tasir mimenu le'olamim baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai echad. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Praise be God's glorious sovereignty forever and ever. Page 10. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha v'chol nafshecha v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom halevavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibaharta bam v'shivtecha b'beitecha u'lechtecha v'derech u'v'shochbecha u'v'kumecha וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Page 11. Let's read together. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. Set these words which I command you this day upon your heart. Teach them faithfully to your children. Speak of them in your home and on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand. Let them be a symbol before your eyes. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Do this so that you will remember and fulfill all my commandments and become holy for your God. I am the Eternal, your God, who brought you out of Egypt to be your God. I am the Eternal, your God. Page 13. We pause for a silent moment to read the meditation at the top.
Is that page 12?
Sorry, page 12. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה. זה אלינו ואמרו, זה אלינו ואמרו. אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. Yai rai rai da rai da 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 da. Yai rai rai da rai da 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 da. Yai rai rai da rai da 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 da. Yai da rai da yai da 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 da. Yai da rai da yai da 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 da. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני Ga'al Yisrael. Blessed are you, Adonai, who redeems Israel. Page 13. Hashkivenu ya Eloheinu leshalom. Hashkivenu ya Eloheinu leshalom. ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ברוך אתה אדוני, הפורס סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace and raise us up, our guardian, to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace, shield and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against enemies, illness, war, famine, and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing, guard our going and coming to life and peace evermore. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Sure. Everybody who's going to join in on this note, this is where we're starting. Shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat, ledorotam berit olam. V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את better. לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. The people of Israel shall keep the Sabbath, observing it in every generation as a covenant for all time. The Sabbath is a sign forever between God and the people of Israel, for in 6 days the Eternal One made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day God rested from those labors. Page 14. There is holiness when we strive to be true to the best that we know. Together,
there is holiness when we are kind to someone who cannot possibly be of service to us.
There is holiness when we forget what divides us and remember what unites us.
There is holiness when we are willing to be laughed at for what we believe in.
There is holiness when we love truly, honestly, and unselfishly.
There is holiness when we remember the lonely and bring cheer into a dark corner.
There is holiness when we share our ideas, our enthusiasm, ourselves.
There is holiness when we gather to pray to God, who gave us the power to pray.
The power to pray is an interesting phrase. The ability, the power, the idea, the suggestion. What does it mean that we have the power to pray when a few readings ago we talked about what prayer couldn't do and what it could do, right? What its power is, and as opposed to our power. I don't know how everybody learns what prayer is or what it's for. You know, maybe we start off by imitating or dismissing examples of it that we've seen without ever considering it as the unique kind of communication that it is. And sometimes I think it's a communication, I guess, most explicitly or literally to God, although that begs other questions. Sometimes it's a communication to ourselves. Sometimes it's a communication when we do it out loud together to one another simultaneously. We're speaking not only to one audience, but maybe to several. I don't want to answer that question in the moment. I don't even know if I could answer that question in any moment, but what I do want to make room for is the legitimacy of the question, and that everybody is allowed to reflect on exactly what prayer is, does, feels like, where it falls short and where it's exceptional. I would like to invite you to not only compare prayer to some external standard that you may have explicitly or implicitly taken on board, but also, as we were saying at the very beginning, even before we all started, this question of interpretation, the power that we have to say things that get us closer to the truth or things that take us further away from the truth. Maybe prayer should be held to that same standard. What are the prayers you can say and have your honest integrity all the time? That you don't have to reckon with a script that you are not meaning always. You know, is it Lewis Carroll, to mean what I say and say what I mean? That's the aspiration, that none of these words or the spirit behind them be hypocritical. And that doesn't mean we only have to criticize ourselves if we say, like, I can't mean this, I must be deficient. You know, that's not at all my suggestion. Or is it the converse? The reverse, the opposite? To say the prayers must be wrong because that's not how I feel, right? Neither of those is the complete truth. The prayers are an ancient script we have inherited from hundreds and thousands of years of people trying to say the right thing. And we are the current crew of people who need to figure out how to fit what we've inherited with what we're living through. So with only that as an order, as a context, as a challenge, let's turn to the words of the prayers, and we'll say some of them out loud, and if it's saying them together with the melody and the words that joins you, or if for you it's this particular turn of phrase in English or Hebrew, however it is that you do, allow the truth of your heart and the truth of your spirit to have room here on the page, along with the ancient words that we have. And maybe that's the best kavanah to go into this line at the bottom of page 14. Adonai sifatai tiftach, ufi yagi tehilatecha. Eternal God, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Page 15. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imoteinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah, Elohei Rachel, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol, v'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם למען שמו ויהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. Blessed are you, Adonai, shield of Abraham and help of Sarah. Page 16. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי כל חי אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי כל חי ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, הוא מתיר אסורים, הוא מקיים אמונתו, לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומדום מלך ממית, ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות כל חי. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי כל חי. Your might, O God, is everlasting. Help us to use our strength for good and not evil. Together,
You are the source of life and blessing. Help us to choose life for ourselves and our children.
you are the support of the falling. Help us to lift up the fallen.
You are the author of freedom. Help us to free the captive.
You are our hope in life as in death. Help us to keep faith with those who sleep in the dust.
Your might, O God, is everlasting. Help us to use our strength for good.
Blessed are you, Adonai, source of life. Page 17. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yahalelucha selah. Baruch ata Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. You are holy and your name is holy. Holy are those who offer you praise each day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. We continue silently the next 4 pages in Hebrew or English, or however you wish to offer your prayer today. Middle of 22. Ose shalom bimroma, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, 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 yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, amen. May the one who makes peace on high make peace for us, for all Israel, and all who dwell on earth. And let us say, Amen. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Good Shabbos.
Are you second first for me, Shabbat?
Sure, but I'm going to talk for a minute.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just preparing.
Yeah, I think
for
that's
the
right.
inevitable.
We'll see what happens. Well, I have some thoughts in formation, so I want to lay them out for you and then maybe get your feedback about them. So I was looking through the Torah portion for tomorrow, which is Pinchas. And, there's the second half from this dramatic cliffhanger from last week. Starts off there. And then in the middle, there's a census, the second census, right, of the people, which recounts a lot of numbers and also a lot of things that went wrong a long time ago, right, from the current moment. And then we come to this little anecdote that is beloved, the story of the daughters of Zelophehad. Have you heard that name? It's not a very common name to give to kids these days, Zelophehad. What does it even
Say
mean?
that again?
Zelophehad. Anybody translate that name? Caleb, you got a meaning on Zelophehad to me? Is there an echad there at the end? I'm not exactly sure, but what's a Zlaf? I'd have to look it up.
I can't even say it.
Joseph, do you have any etymological wisdom on Zelophehad?
No.
Okay, good, thank you. Then that's where we'll leave it. So,
He has 5 daughters.
yeah, I'm going to talk about that.
I know, but the Torah goes out of its way to mention the names of all the 5 3 times.
So right, so they get a lot more airtime than the typical female character in the Torah, who gets usually described as like the daughter of so-and-so or the wife of so-and-so or something like that. Yeah, so, and that is to the point, because in this story, what ends up happening is that the 5 daughters of Zelophehad go forward and bring a claim to Moses, and they say, there's a problem. Our father who died was, not culpable for anything horrible, and because of the way inheritance works in our community, his property can't come to us because we're not boys, and it's going to leave our family, and our family will be, without a future. And this doesn't seem right, since he didn't do anything wrong, and why should his name, be erased just because of this quirk? And this concern goes all the way up the chain, to the point where Moses brings it to God, and God says, they're right. Let them inherit. And that is a very happy, progressive story at the end of this parsha. I'm not going to leave it there, though. Because just if we're feeling so self-satisfied at the progressivity of the Torah, at this moment, there is a callback that comes later on, where there's a certain, how sometimes solutions to one problem create other problems? So the problem that gets created, they realize later on, is that if the daughters of Zelophehad marry outside of their clan, then the property that belonged to their father, who was a member of his clan, will transfer to the husbands of the daughters. Because even though the daughters are allowed to inherit, if they get married, it still goes to their husbands. And then the tribe, which owned collectively all of the property, would lose this inheritance. And so the progressive sort of judgment of the first part gets reduced in the later story, which says, like, wow, but if they marry out, then no, they don't get to keep it, right? Do I have that right? So as I think about both my giddiness when I read the first story and my recollection that later on, it doesn't really seem that the value that was championed in the first part really gets held on to. It becomes subservient to a larger communal value that doesn't value the women as independent entities of their own. I'm thinking now about the political environment that we live in, where we